in so long because my computer, well, I bought a camera, my camera broke, and then I bought a new camera, and the camera doesn't hook up to my computer. And I've tried every kind of adapter that you could think of to, I put this on my face before I do anything. So I bought a camera. The camera doesn't adapt to my computer at all. Like, it doesn't work with my computer whatsoever. And it's super frustrating. So now I'm just using my phone, which I think is a pretty good camera to use. I really don't like find an issue with it. But, I mean, I would rather have a camera that I can use, because I feel like your phone only has so much like memory on it. I want to be able to just upload my videos that I take to my computer and edit them that way. So I've just been, you know, feeling like myself again and getting back into like doing makeup and taking videos. And I think for a while that what held me back and what made me super depressed and upset about everything was that I didn't have a camera and that my camera was broken. So it was like, like, what am I gonna do? I'm so like trapped now because I can't do anything, which isn't true at all. You know, like, that's not true. You don't need to have like this big expensive video camera to be able to do things. And I finally realized that because one of my friends, he actually started his Instagram and got recognition and started getting, you know, clothes sent to him just from his iPhone pictures. Like, he didn't have a big expensive camera, he didn't have big expensive editing equipment. All he had was his iPhone, and he took his pictures, edited his pictures, uploaded everything that you would normally do. He did it on his phone. So I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna just start doing everything on my phone. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I've edited a couple videos through my phone that I haven't posted on Instagram simply because of my job. So during the day I work with children on the spectrum of autism. So I'm a behavior technician. I'm currently getting my master's in behavior analysis. And I don't know, just some of the things that I do, I'm starting to realize like, okay, maybe I shouldn't post this, you know? Not that it's a big deal, because I don't really think any of my stuff is that like bad or that seductive. Like, it's seductive, I get it, but I don't know, I feel like anything that you would see on my Instagram is what you're gonna see in person when you meet me. Like, you'll see my tattoos, you'll see everything. I took down all my pictures that like have my ass in it or have anything like bad in it, but like my family follows me on all my social media. My parents see every picture. My parents bought the magazine that I was like in. I love when people do things like, oh, what do your parents say? I'm like, my parents are like, yes, bitch, you better fucking work, okay? That's what my parents say, if you would really like to know. So now I'm going in with Sweet Beats. Not B-E-A-T-S, like music beats, but it's beats like food. I think it's a food. So, yeah, so I decided, I was like, you know, whatever, I'm just gonna start taking videos on my phone and doing everything through my phone, and we'll see where that gets me, because at this point I don't want to stop. You know, I just want to keep doing it and doing it, because that's what got me really depressed and really upset, is that I just stopped. I stopped singing, I stopped modeling, I stopped taking videos, I stopped taking pictures, I stopped doing everything. Like, I even deleted my social media. I deleted my Instagram for like a week, and that's not a lot to you guys probably. Like, to some people watching this, they're gonna be like, oh my god, a week, like whatever. But from someone who was like so set on like social media, because social media is so strong, like you can do so many things with social media, and I don't think people understand it. Like, I have friends who are, you know, verified on Instagram, who do a lot through Instagram. Like, my friends make thousands of dollars through Instagram, guys and girls. It's not just like a female thing, like, oh, everyone's an Instagram model. No, I know so many guys, not so many, I have like 2, that make thousands of dollars off of Instagram. Thousands of dollars off of Instagram. Like, crazy amounts of money. And people just don't get it. They think it's like a joke. And I understand that it's a joke for people that don't understand it, because people are afraid of things that they don't understand. People don't understand how to use Instagram to their best ability to be like a business an entrepreneur, people just want to take everything into a negative. Yes, I love taking pictures. I love making videos. I love meeting people. You know how many people I've met through Instagram? Like some of my closest friends that I talk to on a daily basis, every single day, I have met through Instagram. Versus people that have been in my life forever who I don't talk to ever and don't give a fuck about anything about my life. So it's like, I really could care less at this point what people say about me trying to do things on Instagram. I'm trying to make my Instagram as good as possible, and I don't want to be one of those influencers. I don't even know if I want to be an influencer. I don't really know what I don't want to be called anything. I don't want to be like just a fashion blogger and just like blog about clothes. I don't want to be a makeup blogger. I don't want to just do makeup all the time. I don't want to be a travel blogger. I don't want to travel constantly. I want to do everything. I want to be able to post a video of me doing makeup and the next day do a video of me like in the Bahamas or in Atlanta, like doing cool stuff. I want to just, I don't really, I guess it would just be a blogger, like a general blogger. I'm not really sure how that works, but I just want to make videos and take pictures and sing. I want to do it all. I want to do everything that you would, like, that I would think I would want to do. I don't want to be tied down to one thing. And I've never been really tied down to one thing. I've kind of always branched out and done what I want. That's another thing about my Instagram that people don't get. People are always like, your Instagram is all over the place. That's what I get from a lot of people. That my Instagram is all over the place and that I need to find a theme. Well, I don't want a fucking theme. I want to just post whatever I want to post when I want to post it. But why do I need a theme? Who's the theme for? Because it's not for me. I don't want a theme. So why am I gonna make my Instagram based off of what other people want? And then people are like, well, if you want people to recognize you, you want people to pay attention to you, you gotta go for what people would want to look at and what people would want. So I know that when I look at Instagram, I think about what I like, right? When I look at an Instagram, I look at the bio, because I feel like the bio tells a lot about somebody. It tells a lot about, like, not a lot, I lied. But you can find like little fun things. Find their Twitter and their Snapchat and see like what they do besides being on Instagram. So I think about what I would like, what I would want when looking at an Instagram, right? When I look at an Instagram, I look at the bio, see what other cool stuff they got going on, you know? And then after that, I look at their page. If their page is like consistently the same, every picture is in a bathing suit. Every picture is, you know, the same exact thing, same background, same everything. I get it, it looks aesthetically pleasing to look at a page that's got consistency like that, but I think it's so boring. I think that is so boring to look at a page and just see the same shit all the time. That's not fun to me. I don't want to see that. That's why I love YouTube so much and I love making videos, because you never get this, oh my god, because you never get the same shit. It's never the same thing every single day. Like, I would not, today I could make this video, right? I'll post it tomorrow. There's absolutely no way that I can make the same exact video. Absolutely no way. Because I'm not gonna remember how I did this makeup. That's a lie. I'm definitely gonna remember. But I'm not gonna remember like certain things, right? I totally have not been updating you guys on what I'm putting on my eyes. So I went over with Color Persona right here. And then I am doing the outside with Talk Dirty, which is like a brownish color. Wow, it actually looks really good out of the camera. I'm surprised because I didn't think these colors were gonna really look that well, but they do. So now I'm going in and I'm doing my eyeliner with Hikari and Masterpiece by Maybelline. So I went in and added my liner. Then I'm gonna go over my face with Tarte base tape. It just helps, I feel like, The oil keeps my skin dry. The oil keeps my skin hydrated. Even though I have really oily skin, I found it better for me when I put more oil on top. So to like kind of help balance out how oily I do get, because I live in Miami, so it's like, it's always hot and humid. I'm always sweating. And I found that if I put oil on first and then I put the base tape over top of it, it actually keeps my skin pretty like hydrated, but at the same time not shiny and gross when I get sweaty. So this is the only foundation that I use. It's L'Oreal. It's the Pro Matte Foundation in 106. It's literally the only foundation that I love. It's just better, I think. I've never had any issues with it. I always put it on, so I clean this brush every single day, all day, because it's my favorite brush, and I don't even remember where it's from. It's like a cheap brush, but I use it because it helps like my foundation go on perfectly. So I put on all my oils and my base tape, and then I go in with this brush and I put my foundation on, and then after I smooth my foundation on with this brush, I pat it with a beauty blender, and it's literally like perfect. I also love this foundation because, as you can see, the yellow undertone that it has, when this dries on my face, it looks like it's my skin. I've had a lot of people say that I have to upgrade though from my foundation, because L'Oreal like apparently isn't that great, but I've never had any complaints like on my end. I've never, people always compliment it, and I don't know if it's because of that or because of like how I do my makeup. I'm not really sure about that end. So once I have my foundation on with the brush, I just go over with my beauty blender and kind of just set it in. Even though I have more that I'm gonna do, I just like to, I don't know, kind of get the excess off. What I also like about this foundation is that I just put it all over my face. I put a little bit on my neck, kind of just the excess, but barely any, and there's really no difference between my face and my skin once it starts to dry, and I really enjoy that because I've seen some girls put on foundation and it's totally different than their neck color, and that makes me gag. So I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I've seen so many YouTube makeup artists, makeup bloggers, makeup whatever enthusiasts use this, and so I was like, all right, cool, let me try it, and I think it's great. Now, I'm not the best blender and like, you know, cut creases and all that bullshit, but this is coming out pretty cute. So now I'm gonna use my setting powder. This setting powder I literally live by. I use this even when I don't even have makeup on, which is, I don't know if that's like a good thing or not. But it's amazing. It sets my face, it makes my face not oily at all. So I think maybe it's a combination. It's a combination of this with like the other stuff that I put on my face. But like, it sets my makeup so well. And it smells amazing. I don't know if you can see the difference, right? So like, look how clean and dry this side looks compared to underneath this eye. I don't know if you guys can really tell. In person, you can tell a lot. I found it like years ago on Symphony Soto's YouTube page, probably like 2 years ago, and ever since I got it, I've been obsessed with it. I use it, I just put it on my face if I'm going out, like, and I don't want to wear any makeup. So I don't always do my eyebrows unless like I really am in the mood to have a full face of makeup on. I usually don't do my makeup, my eyebrows, because my eyebrows are pretty good on their own. The only thing that bothers me is right here. My hair doesn't grow, because when I was younger, I used to get made fun of for having a unibrow. So one day I got a razor that you shave your legs with, and I was just like, whoosh, shaved my eyebrows. It took me probably like 3 months to grow my eyebrows in. I don't get my eyebrows done by anybody. I do my own eyebrows. I started getting my lashes done She's the best lash lady in Miami. I will live by her. I don't care what anybody says. You can't tell me any different. And I'll tag her in this video because she's the shit. But so I started getting my lashes done. So I was like, I don't even need makeup if I get my lashes done all the time. What do I need makeup for? It's not necessary. If your lashes are done, you really do not need makeup. So I've been using this for years. It's the NYX highlight and contour palette. I tried to contour my face with liquid and I looked dirty. I'm not even joking. I did it. I got the pro concealer, the one that I just put under my eyes, but I got it in brown to try and liquid contour, right? That shit was absolutely horrible. And so I went like this. Okay, and then I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? So I'm like trying to fix it, trying to do all this stuff. All of this was just doo-doo brown. Doo-doo brown. My nose, this all was brown, and then this is white, and then this is all brown. So I had to take off all my makeup because I was like, okay, well, I can't leave the house like this. Like, what am I gonna walk into a place? What the no. So I had to erase it. I had to take it all off. Like everything off of my face. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my nose is extremely crooked, okay? And I'm not really good at contouring, but I do try my best because I hate how crooked my nose is. And a lot of people don't notice it, so I point it out. Then they're like, whoa, your nose is super crooked, and then everyone talks about it. Now I've gotten these new highlighters from, I do Ipsy every month, and so now I have Ofra Cosmetics, and I have the Covergirl Cosmetics True Blend Super Stunner Palette, and then I also use the Ofra Highlighter Rodeo Drive. I use them both. So what I usually do is I take these first ones, these two right here, and I just kind of do them together because it creates this like crazy highlight that comes out really, really pretty. And I'll just use the excess on my nose. Then I go with this. Put a little bit everywhere. But then I get this Ofra Cosmetics and I go over my nose, because this one's more of like a gold shimmer, and I don't really want my nose like super, super highlighted and crazy, like bright. And then I get a small brush and I go in and I do my tear ducts right here. Oh, I think I'm gonna go underneath with that red, or like a darker, let's see. See, this is what happens, and then I start wanting to like, ooh, get fun with it, and then watch, I'm probably gonna destroy everything, and then I'm gonna want to take it off. But let's try it out. I'm gonna get this different brush because, see, I use this one right here on the, I use the one on the, this right here on the left. Is that the left? Left. Is that the right? Okay, well I use this one right here for the tear ducts, but I think I'm gonna use this one right here because it's flatter. I don't know if you can tell, it's flatter, and I think I can fit it underneath my lower lash line. I'm gonna use FOTD, photo of the day. Is that what that stands for? It's still the Morphe 35D palette, Boss Girl. So as I said earlier, I have on fake lashes. I have the individuals in that I get done. So I put on a clear mascara just because I don't like to put regular mascara on top of it. I want it to look as natural as possible when it comes to my lashes. So I just kind of go over it with a clear coat. Oh my god, do you guys ever do your makeup and the powder and the makeup gets stuck in your nose so it looks like you have boogies? I promise I don't have boogies. See how pretty that looks? And then on the bottom I'll go in with Tarte's Man Eater. mascara. Top off on my lips, the combination that I've been using, and I have been loving it this entire time. Every time you see my pictures, I'm 9 times out of 10 wearing this combination of lipstick and gloss. This is the Velvet Matte Lip Cream from Victoria's Secret. It's called Bombshell Seduction. I put it on top of my lips. It's matte, it's super, super matte, so I hated that. I used to love matte lipstick, but not anymore. I kind of like that glossy, bright, shiny look, especially like in the sun, taking pictures. It just looks a lot nicer. It looks a lot better. So I use that, and then I always carry NYX Butter Gloss with me, every kind of color. This one I'm using right now is Creme Brulee, but I have like 9 of these throughout my house, like in my bags, in my car, everything, because not this color. I have so many different colors, shades of brown, shades of pink. So I put on that, and then I always go over it with pretty much any shade of butter gloss. I honestly I feel like maybe I could have used a different lip color. A brown probably would have done better, huh? But whatever. I like this look. I'll take a little video of me in my clothes and my outfit that I just got from Touch Dolls. Touch Dolls is amazing. I loved it there. It's a small store in Miami on Biscayne Avenue. I don't know if they have them anywhere else. I'm sure they have them other places, but I walked in there for the first time the other day and I loved it. I loved it so much. I spent $100 like in 3 seconds because I was like, there's so many things that I wanted. So I'm gonna go get changed. I'm gonna put on that outfit and then I'll be right back.